in the past few months, the U.S. federal government has sent 50 million rounds of ammo to Europe to be fought in the war over there. And of course, they need the ammo over there. And so why would that affect us? It's the U.S. federal ammo. Well, a couple different reasons. Number one, let's start with they're running out of ammo over there. So this isn't where it ends. This is just the beginning of that. But in addition to that, civilian ammo manufacturers around the country here in the U.S. are spending most of their time producing federal ammunition, ammunition for the federal government. So as the federal government takes all that ammo, the tens of millions of rounds, and they send it over to Europe, they're just reaching right back over into the civilian market and pulling from there. But in addition to that, Remington, CCI, Speer, and Federal have all pledged to send millions of rounds from them to Europe as well. So ultimately what you have is you have the federal government pulling from the civilian market to send to Europe. You have the civilian market also pulling from the civilian market to send to Europe. Now, I'm going to say this is a problem and it isn't a problem. It's not a problem in the immediate because I do believe we're at a very comfortable place when it comes to the ammo shortage. I'm sure I mean, for the most part, it is over. I know it's not where we'd all love to see it. Prices need to come down a little bit more, and sometimes those harder to find ammo is still hard to find. I get that. But generally speaking, if you need ammo, you can go out and find it here in the United States. It's not like it was a few years ago. However, it's a very fragile system. We have recovered, but it's very, very sensitive. It's almost if you were on life support and they took you out of the ICU and then they just started causing damage to you again. That's kind of what it's like with this ammo shortage, is we just made it out of the ICU and all of a sudden there's these problems being caused because the federal government's ambitions of sending millions of rounds to Europe. Now, when I say rounds as well, I probably should have said this in the beginning. We're talking small arms ammunition. We're talking small arms, not missiles or tanks or anything like that. We're talking small arm ammunition. As of now, 50 million rounds, and all those ammo manufacturers are even pledging more in addition to what the U.S. federal government has pledged for more as well. So, you know, again, it's a very fragile system. I believe that we should be holding back a little. Now, I'm talking about the private sector. Federal government's going to do what they're going to do. There's nothing you can do about that. But the private sector should definitely hold back for a while and really limit the amount of donations of ammo going out right now, because it wouldn't take much. It wouldn't take much to destroy that system all over again, and we've seen it takes years to get. It takes just a few days to destroy it, and it takes years to get out of it. So this video, I guess the main message is the civilian market needs to limit the amount of donations they're making out of country with ammo. Federal government's already going to do what they're going to do, and the civilian market is already giving Europe ammo by doing it through the federal government. They don't need to give additional ammo. And again, they're already running out of ammo over there, so this is just the beginning. So any thoughts or insight on that, you know, definitely put that in the comments below. You know, it wouldn't take much to jack this system up. It wouldn't take much at all. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel with Patreon, that link is below. Most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests, so please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns, and as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.